Hey everyone, Repose here. I'm back with a video that I've been working on for a little while now. And it all started when I traded Orlanthi in the trade post. I was trying to sell a few golden keys I had, and then he offered me this rapier. And when I saw it, I knew I had to have it, so I pretty much just gave him my entire bank for it. And that's when I got the idea to build the ultimate rogue. So between farming gold for hours and setting in trade chat for even more hours, I think I've assembled what might be the most geared player in Dark and Darker just overall, but I'd say almost certainly the most geared rogue you've ever seen. So obviously the rapier is absolutely insane, but other than that, the other pieces of gear I have are also just absolutely bonkers. The necklace for one is one of the most insane necklaces. I think it's the best I've ever seen in this game. The rings are absolutely criminal, and the pants are also just absurd, which I got myself as a drop in a normal dungeon in hell. Anyway, if you don't want to look at all the items for too long, I pretty much gathered up all the important stat increases and I'm going to put them on the screen now. Anyway, without further ado, here's game 1 of the most geared rogue in Dark and Darker. So I spawn in here on the bottom left of the map. And there's a couple skeletons in here. There's a nightmare grade skeleton, and just to show how insane this build is in this rapier, he only takes 4 hits, and the frostbite effect on the rapier is just insane. So yeah, I'm not going to speed up at the start just to show how easy killing mobs is with this weapon, the Viola. And I'm sure someone's going to say I'm pronouncing it wrong, but I don't know, I looked it up online and people say Viola, so I'm gonna go with that. And I come in here. The skeleton archers just get 2-tapped. It is too insane. And even though my gear is just absolutely nuts, it is high roller and I am solo, so I have to be careful, I can't just run in. Realistically, like one geared barbarian axe to the head and I'm dead from full health. Or like a ranger with good gear could pretty much 2-tap me. So I definitely still gotta be pretty careful. But I get a great spawn here. I go north, the library. It's right over here, my favorite room. So I kill the mage and I notice there's a dead body right there, which is a little bit odd. So I'm kind of keeping my eyes peeled at this point. I'm just breaking these. Then I hear something at this point. I don't know if it was some faint footsteps or what, but I go up to the upper level here just to scout it out. And I see a little cleric over there, just doing cleric things. And he starts running that way. At this point, I wasn't sure if he heard me or not. So I'm trying to chase him down. And he's getting his ankles poked by those spiders, which gives me the perfect opportunity to leap down from above. He's making a break for it, and he gets 1-tapped. So I don't know if that guy was full health or not, but he is just a default cleric. So a quick 1-tap to the head took him out. And I'm just gonna keep speeding through here, looting the library. Getting a good amount of gold here. And pretty much every time after I loot the library, I head over to the mummy room. I notice the mummy's already gone. So that's odd. I go in there, take a peek. I think I hear someone in there. So I go invis. Yeah, they were opening a chest. I thought they were gonna come open the door next, but they do not just yet. So I'm chilling here just waiting, hoping they come this way. It looks like they ran the other way, so open the door, I'm just looking at them. And I think that guy might have saw me. I wasn't sure if they saw me yet. But since he might have saw me, I'm gonna go reposition over here real quick. And I sneak in here, and they're just nowhere to be seen. Just a little bit odd. So I'm just kind of making my way through here, trying to see if they're hiding in a corner or something, but looks like they left. So I go back to the mummy room. In High Roller, I try to stay centralized in the zone. If I have the most amount of people coming into me, I can get the jump on them with the invis. But I don't hear anything yet. And I finally hear people in this other room. But they're not coming that way, so I'm gonna go around. Oh, there's an archer there. He tags me. And this is my first game. I was a little nervous, so I'm playing pretty scared, and I'm always making sure I'm full health. And this guy starts pushing me. I try to get a poke on him, but I notice it's multiple, so I back up here. So I sip the Kool-Aid here, and I go invis, and I am ready for battle. But yet again, they make the right decision. They don't push me. So now I'm gonna go annoy him just a little bit more. Just praying they overextend here on me. Got my trusty throwing knife out. But it sounds like they went to the other room. So they come back. Archer shoots at me again. And I run away yet again. And this time I think they are getting pretty annoyed. So they're kind of chasing me here, and I hear another team in the other room. So I'm hoping these guys push. They bust the door down. And ideally both teams would start fighting, and then I just jump in out of nowhere. But they just go back to the mummy room yet again. And this is the life of a solo rogue in High Roller. Just being sneaky and annoying and waiting for my perfect moment to strike. So I'm just rearranging the inventory. And I'm gonna head back over there and see if anything new's going on. And I'm just standing still trying to hear anything, but nothing yet. Nothing but the ambient creaking wood noises of the dungeon. So I inch back up to the mummy room. And I hear their boots clanking around. And the barbarian says, "Where are you guys going? Come on, play the game." No one wants to fight the barbarian with the pocket cleric. But I finally got a good position set up here. I hear them coming and I go invis. But it's just a second too late, so the ranger sees me. And I'm trying to maybe get a throwing knife in here. I was going to push, but the barbarian got in front of the cleric. So I throw my little knives at him and back up here. Get my prop potion activated. And I'm trying to just space him out, see if I can get a hit in. But the cleric splits up, so get a stab on him. That guy calls me a rat, so I punish him for it. He says GG's, man, before I even go in on him. I don't know if he knew it was over or what, but I'd take him out. So now I'm just gonna grab his stuff. He had some decent loot. It wasn't insane, but not bad. And I hear people coming, so I pop the rupture, go invis here. I'm hoping they come over to the other side of the room looking for bodies to loot. But instead they open a portal. And I don't want to miss my chance here, so I just go in, and these greedy guys are both looting the same body, so just mop them up here. And that's pretty much the whole lobby. So that was game 1 of the most geared rogue in Dark and Darker. It was wasn't too insane, only got a few kills. But I was kind of nervous because it was my first game with all this gear. And the games that are coming up after this are really insane, so keep your eyes peeled for those videos. Well, that's pretty much it for the first one. Alright, thanks for watching.